morning, Lincoln. Today on Lincoln Now. March Madness, an important day, and Impractical Jokers. Find Lincoln Now on Instagram.
Live from Gahanna, WGLH-TV presents Lincoln Live with Taylor Braun and Kendall Kripe.
There's something spreading across Lincoln High School this week, and it impacts all of you.
Redefining fashion. Students swap what's old to create something new.
While some students are heading out of town for spring break, most are staying in town. Some things to do?
Lincoln Live starts now.
Good morning, Lincoln. I'm Taylor Braun.
And I'm Kendall Kripe.
Did you see Will's bald head?
Yeah, he is giving off 11 vibes from Stranger Things.
Right, I feel like he's about to tell me I'm like Papa.
Enough chitter chatter. We have a show to get to.
You know, Lincoln, even though you can't see us, our voice still matters.
Yes, everyone's voices matter.
Even when we're in your walls.
Spread the Word is a very important event we have here at Lincoln.
The Spread the Word movement highlights diversity, disability awareness, and most important of all, ending the R word.
As serious as this topic may be, celebrating our differences is very important.
Here is Miss Hannah with some upcoming events and reminders for Spread the Word Day tomorrow.
This week we're super excited. It's our annual Spread the Word Week. This is our 15th year here in Gahanna Jefferson Public Schools for doing Spread the Word, which is all about spreading disability awareness, showing respect to people of all abilities. This year our slogan is "Every voice counts, no matter how you communicate." So please join us this Wednesday in the gym. We will be, during your lunch periods, we'll have wheelchair basketball, we'll have a lot of different games, music, an inclusive art project that you guys can participate in, and just come down and have a great time with our students.
Thanks. The Spread the Word activities aren't limited to just the school day. There's a great event on Thursday for all students. Are you interested in watching Out of My Mind, the movie? If so, come down to the auditorium on Thursday at 6 p.m. where author Sharon Draper will be hosting a Q&A and we can learn more about disability awareness. Be sure to come out, it's free.
Yesterday in the main gym, Student Council hosted their first annual thrift store. Students were able to come down and pick out different articles of clothing, shoes, and accessories. The purpose of this event was to minimize fast fashion and stop clothing waste. We caught up with Student Council member Dina Tillahoon to hear more about this incredible turnout of this event.
So our thrift day turnout turned out to be so amazing. We've got so many clothes, a ton of people are coming in, walking in and out, and I think this was a really successful event. From all the pants and dresses and shirts that we collected, the fact that people are able to go out, look, and take a bag and take whatever they think is cool and interesting. So I think this turned out really good.
The thrift store put on by the Student Council shows a great way for students to be creative with their clothes and repurpose old clothing. Our very own Parker and Matthew went out to the thrift store to find some jeans to make into jorts. For our class's fashion phenom, Hudson Schulman. Here's how it went.
All right, we're out here at the Student Council thrift area trying to find some jorts for our boy Hudson. All right, so we got looks like an extra large pair of jeans. Good length for Hudson. Cut them right here. I think that'll do good.
Now these
They're a little tight.
are something that I think is gonna be up my alley, folks. You know, these jorts are definitely a little bit baggy for my taste. I think if I was ever to wear them, I would need a belt because, like, yeah, they're very, very wide. But I just want to say thank you to Student Council for putting on the thrift. You know, I think it was a fantastic event and it had a great turnout from the whole school.
The track teams are continuing to work hard after opening their seasons on Friday. The Charity Classic was a great opportunity for the runners, throwers, and jumpers to show off all of their hard work and get in some baseline performances. The event also had a great impact beyond the competitions, as almost 600 pounds of food, toiletries, and other essentials were donated for Grint. Gahanna hosts another meet this weekend, as some of the best teams in Central Ohio come to compete in Gahanna Relays. Great job. Great job to everyone who competed on Friday, and good luck to the upcoming Invitational.
Hey Kendall, are you going anywhere for spring break?
No, I'm not, sadly. What about you?
No, I'm staying here, but I feel like there's nothing to do in Gahanna.
Yeah, I do too. Luckily, our Grace Miller was able to go around Gahanna and find the best things to do over spring break.
Here she is.
It's no secret that we all want to go somewhere and do something fun over spring break. Although most of us are here at home in Ohio, it doesn't mean that we can't still have fun, even if it means sticking close to home. One of the best is going to one of the best malls in the country, Easton Mall.
Well, I'm going to Florida for spring break, so I won't be here this spring break, but usually I like to walk around Easton with my friends, shop and eat food and, just explore Easton.
But what about being able to move more while also enjoying amazing views and tons of fresh air and wildlife?
During spring break, I like to go to Creekside and walk around, look at the ducks.
Although some of us can't travel for spring break, it's important to still get outside and enjoy the good weather.
The easiest ways to enjoy the weather is heading to our very own Black Lake Athletic Complex. Not only can you play tennis, but you can also play the amazing game of pickleball.
I'm looking forward to going outside and playing pickleball with my friends and maybe just enjoying the weather.
It may seem hard to leave the house when everyone else is in fun places around the country during spring break. It is more important to be outside and get fresh air, even if our spring break feels more like winter. This is Grace Miller for Lincoln Live.
I wonder if anyone else in the studio is going anywhere for spring break.
Hey Lila, do you have any fun plans next week?
Not a lot, just planning on hanging out with some friends. Well, let's get back to the news. The Key Club has had major growth this year and has held many important activities this year. To do this club needs fundraising. This club is having a fundraiser all day tomorrow at Canes. All are welcome to come and support. We talked to Key Club President Akil Rao to hear how to support and more information on the fundraiser tomorrow.
So Key Club is having our fundraiser at Canes tomorrow, and if you can, come to Canes and say that you're supporting the Gahanna Key Club, and these funds would just help us with future projects and service opportunities.
The Lions are heading to the Big Apple tomorrow. The Acapella Choir and Chorale hit the streets in New York. Students will head out at 7 a.m. and load up the bus. We talked to choir director Mr. Lehman about the trip.
Good morning, GLHS. Hey, we've got exciting news. The choirs are taking off on Wednesday for New York City for our tour, and we're going to stop at Penn State University on the way and do a clinic with Dr. Christopher Kiver, their director of choirs there. And then we're going to head on to New York City. We're going to see 2 Broadway shows, Hamilton at the Richard Rodgers Theater, and we're also going to see The Outsiders. And we're going to get a chance to meet both casts afterwards. And then we're going to do 2 performances at 2 of the most famous cathedrals in the world, St. John the Divine and St. Patrick's Cathedral, right at Rockefeller Center.
Have you ever dreamed of exploring famous landmarks, experiencing new cultures, and making unforgettable memories with your classmates? If interested in going to Europe on a student trip, there's a meeting on April 10th at 6 p.m. in room H199 to get all the information. Well, that's all the news I have today. Sending it back to Taylor and Kendall at the news desk.
Thanks, Lila.
The softball team is off to a good start.
They had their first game yesterday at home, and it was youth night.
They had a strong showing with a huge win, 13-1.
With 4 stars returning again this season, the team has high expectations for this season.
Here is senior Maddie Hall to tell us more.
Tonight was a really great night for the team, a really great game. We had a really good turnout with all the little girls coming onto the field with us. It was really wholesome, really fun. We ended up run-rolling the other team 13-1, so it was a quick in and out. We have another game tonight, home against Bishop Watterson. I think this win really helped Team Chorale really boost our mood. It's a great start to the season. I can't wait to continue playing with these girls and see what we can accomplish this season.
Hey, Kendall, watch this.
What are you trying to do?
Juggling.
Okay, well stop that. Leave it up to the pros.
Thanks for crushing my dreams of being a pro juggler.
They need to be crushed. Anyway, I went to the circus and filmed a few of the acts.
Enjoy these circus clips and see you next time, Lincoln.
Bye.
Live.